So if you're over 50 and you are or you think you should be lifting weights, but you're concerned about injury, I want to share with you 3 essential principles that you need to follow to avoid that from happening. Principle 1 is that you have to choose joint-friendly and age-smart exercises. Not every exercise is going to be appropriate for every body. It really depends on if you have past injuries, maybe you've got creaky knees, a sore back. You have to select the right types of exercises that can be modified for your body type so that they're at the right level of intensity and challenge, that they're doable. You can do them with good technique, but also they are still going to be challenging your body without aggravating any pre-existing issues that you might have in your body. Principle 2 is prioritize good form over fatigue. One of the most common ways of getting injured is that as you start to get tired and you keep pushing through and your technique starts to get a bit sloppy, that's where the injuries will end up happening. The safest way to train is to go do as many reps as you can with a particular weight, with executing the technique with precision, and as soon as you can feel that technique start to drop off, that's the point that you stop. And this just keeps the right muscles doing the work, and it helps to protect the joints and just make sure that every session that you're doing, you're getting benefit and not doing harm to your body. So the third and final principle is start with control, not load. So most injuries happen when the weight is just too heavy for the level of control that you've got for that exercise. And when the safest approach is to really start with a resistance that actually feels a bit easy. So you can really focus on getting the technique not dialed in. So you're doing the technique with precision, you're performing the exercise from a position of good posture, and the movement is correct, and you're recruiting the right muscles. And then over time, you can very slowly, incrementally increase the weight to make it more challenging for you, but you need to be careful not to let your technique start to drop off. If that happens, that means you need to take the weight back. A lot of people think they have to be lifting really, really heavy, but heavy it's an individual thing to each person. So it's really a relative thing. What's heavy for one person might be light for someone else. So you need to start with a weight that's appropriate for you and challenging for you. Doesn't matter what anyone else is lifting on that exercise, but we want to do the exercise with good technique, good control, the right muscles recruited, good posture, and that's going to be the safest strategy so that you can stick with your routine, not get injured and not have any setbacks, and keep progressing forwards.